August 21st will be the date that Manny Pacman Pacquiao will be coming face to face against Errol the Truth Spence Jr. and it will most likely be hosted in Vegas. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of boxing content, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below if you feel like discussing any point on this video or the fight itself. Thanks for tuning in. Also, make sure to check out a previous video of mine where I fully articulate my thoughts on the significance of this fight. But now that it's here, Haymon has been legitimately making some power moves along with the PBC and has been putting on some serious cards together as of late. With Wilder vs Fury 3 in the works, now Spence Jr. vs Pacquiao, and potentially Canelo vs Plant later on this year, plus tons upon tons of other great cards on the PBC schedule. Haymon has been a seriously busy man, and as a die-hard boxing fan, I truly appreciate the hard work and dedication. Either way, this fight isn't a major shocker, but it does come as a relatively decent sized surprise, especially since everyone figured Ugas vs Spence was next, and Pacquiao had several other names in his crosshairs before settling on this fight. In fact, the way Mikey Garcia was making it sound on interviews, that fight seemed to be one of the closer ones to getting made. They also teased us with Pacquiao versus Crawford, but as we all could see, that didn't go Crawford's way, and words remained empty words in that circumstance. Either way, Manny Pacquiao is a freaking legend, and it's unbelievable how at 42, damn near 43, he'll be testing himself yet again in his career by facing off against a much younger, stronger, and extremely dangerous unified champion in the weight division, where Manny's physical attributes seem to limit him in the power department. Not only that, but by the time this fight goes down, Pacquiao would have been inactive for over 2 years. Meanwhile, Spence Jr., although he did have a horrific accident, he bounced back and has been more active than the Filipino legend. Now let's talk a little bit about the fight. I know Manny has said in the past that he has seen flaws in Spence's game and he has felt he could exploit those windows of opportunity in a fight, but saying and executing are two different things, and Errol Spence Jr. has some legit fight-ending power and is a very well-rounded fighter. I'm sure Manny can give him several things to think about, but it's usually the case where a great smaller man is facing off against a phenomenal bigger man, and the former tends to wilt under the difference in physicality. Either way, I will deliver a full breakdown video on the fight itself at a future date. I just wanted to drop this video in order to spread the word that Spence Jr. has landed a fight against a Filipino legend, again, on August 21st, and it is provided via pay-per-view from the good old boys over at the PBC. Shout outs to them. Anyway, family, let me know what y'all think about the fight and who takes it. Thanks again for tuning in, and like always, it's Shay at KMB signing out.